Hey guys, it's Joe Dalio here, replacing Luis permanently, probably. We don't know where he is. Welcome to another episode of Sky Guy Collectors.
Wait, bro. What are you doing, bro? Are you recording right now?
No, I just...
Wait, are you trying to take my job?
No, I'm just... I thought you would...
Wait.
I thought you were a full-time manager at Arby's.
What?
I thought you got promoted. Arby's. You got to meet.
I'm out.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Sky Guy Collectors. Joe did not replace me, even though he wishes he did, but I'm here with my co-host finally. This is my co-host.
Chris, what's up, guys?
And my other co-host.
What's up, guys? Sorry about that.
I'm the right-hand man. Joe's the left-hand man.
We're both hands, and that's the important thing.
We're the hand.
Okay, I see what you did there. Nice. I see what you did there.
Nice.
But, yeah, guys, so welcome to another episode of Sky Guy Collectors. We're finally in person. We're here. I can't believe it, to be honest. Can you guys?
It's awesome.
I'm feeling a lot of things. Mostly hungry because I was supposed to order the pizza, and I didn't hit the button. And now we're doing this. We're doing this with we have beers. Are beers allowed in the shot?
I'm out. I had to finish mine.
Okay.
Yeah, so
there we go.
Today is sponsored by Blue Moon. Now, a lot of you guys know that the secret stage name for Star Wars was actually called Blue Moon. Obviously. So we're really thankful for George Lucas to be sponsoring us, and we're just great things are coming up, guys. Great things are coming up. Back to Louise, though.
So yeah, we're sponsored, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again.
Beer money.
Apparently we got beer money. Well, yeah, I kind of hope we did have beer money.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. But first, we need something from you guys. We need you guys to do something for us. And I'm going to turn to Joe, and he's going to tell you what we need.
Guys, my grandmother yelled at me in Colorado a few weeks ago. Now, it might have been because I ordered the wrong ice cream. We don't know. Well, she thinks that's what it was, but, old people. But I digress. If I had a grandmother, go get her that mint chocolate chip. Bring her to YouTube. And then just have her subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Hashtag subscribe.
Hashtag subscribe, guys. That's what we want.
Hashtag get your grandmother.
Yeah, guys, seriously, we've been doing this for at least a week now. And, honestly...
A week? I thought it was like 3 days.
Guys, I don't know how time works.
Time doesn't exist here.
Yeah.
We're all variants.
Yeah. We're all just...
We're all doing the damn thing. You know what I mean?
I know I'm doing the damn thing. Are we allowed to curse?
Yeah, I'm going to bleep it out.
Okay, well, you've already censored me like 3 times today.
Our code is 4.
Yeah, 4. So
we got one more left.
Yeah, we got one more before YouTube kick us out. But, yeah, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification.
Yes.
It's the only way that you guys can be in tune and updated with a lot of our videos. We've been doing a lot of unboxing, so definitely check that out. We definitely love the support that you guys have been showing us these past few weeks, so thank you for that.
Thank you.
We're finally back as a group because we have something special for you guys, and we're going to be talking about, again, before we get to it, the dog didn't like it, yeah, she dipped. But before we get into that, I gotta say, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen this upcoming movie that just been released, we're going to be spoiling some stuff. So if you haven't seen the movie, please don't watch this video. Go watch the movie.
What I will tell you guys, if I may, Dom survives. So I know it's a spoiler alert.
It's about family.
Yeah, it's
family.
all about family.
All about family.
All about family. So
family. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, we're family.
It's family.
It's family.
Family.
I'm going to put music, and it's going to be from Fast and Furious.
Yeah, well, I mean, Fast and Furious 10 is.
But guys, also leave us comments down below. We like interacting with you guys, man. This helps out the channel. he's touching me awkwardly.
And we
have a buffer zone right now. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Mike.
First you put me on MySpace, and now you're touching me in my secret room.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in the back cave. You brought me to the back cave, so it's kind of your fault.
And we don't know the way out.
We don't, yeah. But anyway, guys, we're going to be talking about the movie Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings. Again, if you guys haven't seen the movie, we're going to be doing some spoilers. So, spoiler alert. So
pause this. Go watch
the movie and then come back.
Should I pause the stream and go watch it again, or?
Yeah, I'll be right back. But yeah, we're going to be talking about Shang-Chi. If you guys saw the movie, you guys understand that reference. But first, guys, I'm going to go with Joe and tell me your initial reactions of the movie.
Well, the first thing I'm going to tell you that I got to the movie theater not knowing what to expect, but it was a cheat day, so I'm like, I'm going to order the Royal Blue Burger because it was a dine-in AMC. And here's the thing, they were out of everything. They just had chicken tenders and fries, and then I was like, well, at least I can get candy. No Reese's Pieces. So already we're off to a bad start, and I really don't know which way they're taking the MCU with this burger while you're eating type of thing. You meant about the movie, right?
They meant the movie, yeah.
So I should probably skip about the preview still?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So initial thoughts. First of all, the choreography was actually way better than what I was expecting. I mean, there was the scenes that were just like, I wasn't exactly the biggest fan of Raging Dragon, Kung Fu Panda. Wait, hold on. What is it?
Yeah, it's Kung Fu Panda. Dude, this is not about Jack Black.
You like Wushu Finger?
Wushu Finger.
Okay. No. I meant like a Chinese. Wait, hold on. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. That was it.
Okay.
Nailed it. So I love the cinematography in that movie, and they really just did an MCU version of that in the beginning. Meeting the Mandarin, because I know he didn't want to be called that, but I didn't really catch his name. I think it was Louis. It's Louis. That might be the actor's name.
Wang Wu.
Wang Wu.
Wang Wu.
Yeah, Wang Wu.
It's Wang Wu, guys. So here's the thing. Wait, is it?
Yeah, no, it is.
Oh, okay.
It is.
Okay. This is very confusing.
It is.
So we launched right into that, and then I actually love the way they kind of flash forwarded a little bit, and I was really into the character. I didn't really know where they were going with it. I thought he didn't realize he had he had training and stuff like that. That it was a surprise to him. He actually played it off really well. And then it just launched into a lot of different areas I didn't think it was going to go into. It was a fun diversion. It was different for the MCU. For my taste, it went a little too fantastical. They did have some tie-ins, and I'm not going to go into two because I know you guys are going to have some stuff to say, and I like the preen. But preen, stuff like I'm
you good. Yeah, you good.
Information. Okay.
Yeah.
Just want the viewers at home to know.
They know.
Okay. All right. God bless it. So anyways, I was just thinking that it just went a little bit too far out. I mean, I kind of got at the point at the end of the movie, and I'm gonna let you guys talk about the end of the movie. But when something's happening, I'm just like, okay, this is still Earth, right? I know it's technically a different dimension and whatnot, but this is still, it was that. And I love the MCU tie-ins. I mean, I'm going to take the fact that we got more Wong, and you can never have too much more. You can't have enough Wong.
Wong's the man.
Wong's going to be invited to my wedding.
Wong's going to be invited to all of our weddings.
If you guys got that.
Yeah, I got that reference. It's Infinity War. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So, anyway... Yeah, 5,000.
Yeah, bro.
Oh wow! I just shifted cameras 3 times. So listen. That's just because I like that movie 1 3/4 more than you did. So anyways, really, it was just the MCU references were nice. They weren't needed. I thought they were a little too I don't know. It didn't almost feel natural. Like, Wong's been goofy before, but we got super goofy Wong. I did love the callback to the Incredible Hulk. We got Abomination back for just a little scene. Nice little wink. I'm going to save the end credits for somebody else, but Luis, who we throwing it to now?
Yeah, we're going to toss it to my boy Chris and give us some of your also initial reactions to the movie.
So, going into the movie, I was worried because this is a character that a lot of people don't know about. And I was worried that they weren't going to hit the marks. Now, the movie, great. Really, really good. It didn't really hit me till the end. The movie's usually made up into 3 parts. That third part got me. The fight sequence at the end of the movie really got me. And what I was thrown off by a little bit is you have choreography with the fighting, and then you have cinematography with the camera. I think they were doing too much mixing of both when they were fighting. And usually a old kung fu movie, it's just one frame and the guys are just fighting, and it might change to another camera angle, not fly in.
Right.
Because for me, I was getting lost in the movement. But the fighting sequences, from the beginning to the end, I think they were getting better as the movie was going on. Still don't know why Katie was in the movie. That character, even though she was funny at times.
Oh, Aquafina.
Aquafina.
Oh, okay, Aquafina.
Yeah, I was calling her by the character's name. I thought she didn't fit well. At some points I would say, hey, she's still here. And then, is she a friend or is she a girlfriend? That's another thing. Like, I'm trying to, towards the end of the movie, it's more looking like a girlfriend.
Yeah. Right.
And then instead of a friend. But other than that, great movie, and I can't wait till it comes out on Disney Plus in like 45 days for free.
Yeah. I think just to go off what you guys said, I don't really know the character as much, so I can't really say like, oh, I knew everything. This is the first character I can say like strongly like, oh man, I'm going kind of blind here. But kind of watching the movie, I know you said you didn't like it with the flow of the cameras and stuff like that.
I'm not saying I didn't like it. It lost me. It lost me at that moment, but then picked up later when the story evolved. Like, it was like, oh, that's like what's going on. But I'm trying to see what's going on.
Yeah, but I liked it because it was a very modern style of a lot of anime movies. Kind of a lot of like you've seen. I've watched a lot of anime movies and a lot of like real life. They do like real life versions of anime stuff. So like it brought me back to a lot of that because of that flow fighting style. The fighting style, phenomenal. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this was very up to par. It reminded me of the same fighting, not the same fighting styles, but the same fighting pace as Winter Soldier. Because come on, if you guys remember Winter Soldier, that hand-to-hand combat was one of the best ones of the Infinity Saga. Like we can't say we saw another like the memorable Captain versus Winter Soldier fight was like one of the best ones. And then watching Shang-Chi, and every battle was kind of like that, up to par. And I really appreciated that because it wasn't like blasters or it wasn't like guns, and it wasn't just like, oh, let me use my magical powers. It was like, no, we're gonna score up and we're gonna fight this. And I really appreciated that. It was a very different change of pace, but it also, like Joe said, it was still kept that same MCU flow. Yep. It still had the MCU feel, which I really appreciated. It really did tie into a lot of that Japanese flow, but kind of more going into of other things that Joe kind of brought up with the MCU tie-ins, because again, this is the first movie for Phase 4. We don't know exactly where this ties in. Can you guys elaborate on terms of timeline?
I think this is definitely. Okay, so we got to take a few things, and we're going to jump to the credits over here for a second. But you get to the end. They're clearly tying this into some bigger story arc with the rings now sending out a beacon.
Something really big.
Yeah.
Something really big.
Yeah. And the fact that, let's take where the timeline's at. First, the biggest takeaway that I got from that scene is, no more Smart Hulk and more Ruffalo.
Right.
We're still hurt.
Wait. But that scene at the end with the credit scene, right? When they brought, Bruce Banner back, Chris brought it to my attention when we saw it after the movie. He was like, when did Professor Hulk went back to Bruce Banner? When did he go back to
Bruce Banner? Mm-hmm. And Bruce Banner still had his arm in a sling, so he's still hurt from doing the snap.
Right. So what happened there?
Well, the one of the things could be is that it's whatchamacallit, he might be permanently damaged. I don't know if he'd have his arm in a sling permanently like that. I don't think they do that for the character, but it's hard to kind of judge exactly where in the timeline it is. Because Carol Danvers is back in the mix, and now let's look at Carol Danvers' hair's long again.
Yeah,
she was sporting a cut that just a lot of fans weren't digging.
You talking about Captain Marvel?
Yeah, that's why you said she looked different.
Yeah,
she had long hair.
Yeah, but her real name is Brie Larson.
Yeah, that is correct. But Brie Larson plays the character of Carol Danvers.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that went over my head. Oh my gosh. Wow. Because you know why though? You know why that went over my head?
Because you love cheese?
No. Yes, that's also true. But no, because I was telling Chris that didn't look like Brie Larson.
Her hair was long again.
Yeah, but there's also reports that she doesn't want to play Captain Marvel no more, and that she wants out of the MCU.
But she was there. She was there.
Yeah.
It was filmed a while ago, though.
Yeah, it was filmed a while ago, yeah. But
who knows what's going on now with a lot of the characters now.
True. But going back to what Joe said about the rings, we're mentioning this credit scene because this is where Phase 4 really comes into play. Because, Shang-Chi is an intro to the character. You know what I mean? So we're going to, in the movie, we're going to focus only on the character, but the end scene did...
Yeah. They don't know where the rings came from.
Right.
They don't know where the rings came, and it looks like it came from wherever that beacon was sent to. And I believe the beacon might be calling out to Galactus.
Uh-oh.
It came from the fires of Mordor.
It came from Middle Earth.
We don't know what's on.
No, but I think it's Galactus. I really do. Because especially if you... Now, I'm jumping ahead. It's not about it, but if you look at the trailer for Eternals, there's like the space station. The shape of it looks like Galactus. So, that would be awesome to see.
Yeah.
Because if that happens, now we know we're getting Fantastic Four. We're getting Silver Surfer. That'll be...
And guys, Chris got all this from just one end scene. Just so I want to say that.
It's years of reading comic books that are coming back.
Fantastic Four was clearly in, WandaVision. We all saw that. We all saw that moment. I'm sorry. Too soon?
How dare you? Too soon? Yes, too soon.
At least it wasn't Mephisto.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Doctor Strange might be Mephisto.
Hey.
Are we going to go too soon?
No. We mentioned that in... If you guys saw our reaction, our Easter eggs for Spider-Man No Way Home, you guys should watch that because we mentioned that.
Oh, you guys did a reaction video? I didn't know.
Yeah, it was...
Wow, we called you out. Okay, how dare you? Wow. But kind of going back into the movie and looking into the other scenes, I know Joe said... the movie could have done without some of the MCU ties, but we kind of needed some MCU ties because of directions and stuff like that a little bit. I really do like that we got Funny Wong, just because we needed. We mentioned this earlier, but we know that Phase 4 is going to be controlled by Doctor Strange. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
he's really becoming the MVP of the background. Maybe he's the villain. Like, do we even talk about what if? Because what if?
Right. Yeah.
That's why I mentioned him.
Yeah.
Like, what if could lead us? It is tied in. Everything's tied in.
That's all canon.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Which is why I really appreciate in Shang-Chi that they did that little subtle Wong. You know what I mean? Because even though we didn't see Doctor Strange, spoiler alert, no Doctor Strange, but it still opened that door for Doctor Strange to still be involved because he is a partner with Doctor Strange.
Don't you mean Benedict Cumberbatch?
You know what? I did this to myself. So.
Well, you know, like I'm gonna not to tie in Star Wars, but you know.
Wait, hold up. You guys make fun of me?
No, I have a point.
Star Wars.
Okay, just like
go ahead.
So we have the new High Republic. We have the new High Republic for Star Wars, and people like you still can have these characters that were there in the beginning, like Yoda.
Yeah.
You're gonna have some of these iconic characters, so we're gonna see them.
Yeah.
As this whole Phase 4 rolls through for MCU, because you have to have those tie-ins, because they are still around. The only ones that are not around that we know is Iron Man and Captain America. But I'm hoping to see Old Man Cap. That'd be awesome with the suit on.
I wish they did brought Old Man Cap because like as like the new Stan Lee, that would have kind of cool.
Yeah,
that would have kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie.
Because we don't know where he's at. He's at the moon. That's the going theory.
Oh yeah, he's at the moon.
I miss Chris Evans, and we haven't got him since.
And he expressed that he wants to be back in it. He said he is missing it.
Well, it could be a possibility. We know we're getting multiverse, so
he got pissed when Ryan Reynolds stole his shield. Did you guys not see Free Guy? Did I spoil it?
No. He stole it?
That's awesome.
There's a scene where he just pulls up the shield. And then it cuts to Chris Evans Sorry. That was a good moment. There's other good moments. It's good towards the end.
Like the Shang-Chi was, I think overall, the music was good.
Yeah.
The comedy, sometimes the comedy falls short sometimes.
Well, I think it was not even fall short. I think it was just too much at times. It was
but it was appropriate at times.
Yeah.
I'm just going to cut in real quick over here and just say Chris's favorite character was Katie. And not just because of the
that was
name.
over the top.
Because of the name. She just brought a certain type of charisma that you don't really see in movies anymore. Quirky, funny, that every type of that everyday girl that you just run into on the bus that you ignore. But now we're not going to ignore these girls on the bus. Chris, thoughts?
Well, yeah. I met my wife on the bus. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. He's oh my goodness.
No, it's just the comedy. Katie was a little over the top.
That's
but
Aquafina.
Aquafina. Yes, Aquafina. Sorry.
Are we sponsored by Aquafina now? Because I have both.
No, I'm not. Yeah.
So it's but all the other I like to see how Wong was being funny, or when he was fighting Abomination and he goes, "You're supposed to throw your punch there.
Pull your punch.
Pull your punches." So I like that. That was okay. That threw me off because I thought we were going to Fight Club. I thought they were going to a Fight Club, but it was kind of a fight club. But he happened to just walk in at the wrong time.
Right.
That was fun. And then the actor who played Shang-Chi, he's actually a funny guy.
Oh yeah.
He's a very funny guy, and to see him be funny, but then also when things got serious, he turned that serious button on, and he didn't show emotion.
Yeah.
You actually felt his pain that he went through. That was actually pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, that was really good. There were times I agree with Joe when he talked about the ending scene, the big ending fight, where I guess at that point it was kind of like an old Japanese kind of movie where I felt like they could have done more there, and I felt like they were just you know what, let's wrap this end fight and let's just magically kill this dragon now that survived all these 1,000 years. And
spoiler alert, there was a dragon.
There was 2 dragons.
Oh my goodness, you don't even know the reference you just made.
You mean Iron Fist?
Hold on a second. 2 dragons. There's going to be a viewer out there that gets it. You can't cut that. That's going to be gold.
Yeah, it's going to be gold. I'm cutting it. But,
it's not a dirty dragon. It's from oh my gosh, Starsky and Hutch.
Oh, he didn't even get it.
Starsky and Hutch.
Okay.
They go to see Will Ferrell, and he's just like, wait. 2 dragons. It was like...
Okay. We're keeping the guy. But no, I was telling Chris that I'm surprised that we didn't get to see Iron Fist. Because of, Iron Fist and dragons. They also put Razor Fist.
People still have bad taste in their mouth from Iron Fist from the Netflix
series. But if we're gonna get Daredevil,
I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
Yeah,
I didn't like the actor who played Iron Fist.
I don't. Like
he's not the worst actor. I mean, really the best thing that came. I don't know. I have mixed relationship with. Are we not on my frame? Oh, we are. Okay. Guys, no, this is all natural. It's a natural conversation. The viewpoints you're seeing are completely natural. But the problem I have with the Netflix series is like some of them are so great.
Yeah.
And some of them have my friend Dan Macaron in the beginning, which was really weird. Which is just, can I tell a story? You can cut it if you want. Cue scene. So you're watching Daredevil season 2 for the second time, expecting the same great show that you watched. All of a sudden, you start looking at an extra, get terrified as criminals run past them. You pause and it's like, that looks like my friend Dan. And I'm like, wait a holy heck minute. That is my friend Dan. I don't even know how that happened. So I texted him, like, Dan, why don't you tell me you're in the MCU? And he didn't know what the MCU was, and I was very upset. But my friend Dan Macaron is in the first 2 minutes of Daredevil Season 2, Episode 1, and there's that. Back to you, Luis.
So we're back. But yeah, so going back to the end of the fight, it was cool. It was cool. I really did like having seen the dragons and, Shang-Chi really getting the 10 rings from his dad. I'm sorry. Guys, can we say how him and his sister's lives kind of sucks because their mom died, now the dad died, and now all this other crap is happening?
And it's all about family.
Yeah.
Oh. Family. Actually, yeah, this movie is about
family. About family.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right.
Like, if you look at it, the whole movie was about family.
Yeah.
That was like the main scope of it.
Yeah, you're right.
When you're in the 10 rings, you're family.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter.
I didn't order breadsticks.
And it doesn't matter if you kill people or you save people. It's still family.
Yeah. Damn. Wow, that got deep.
Yes, it did.
Wow, that got really deep.
Guys, there's a fly in here. And I just wanted a dramatic close-up for a second. Back to Chris.
Right, Chris. But yeah, it was cool. The ending fight was cool. I thought the way they ended it was really rushed. It was like, okay, we gotta end it now. And just seeing him use the 10 rings and just exploding it was
the creature that they were fighting didn't impress me. And I forgot the creature's name. The creature, if I remember from comic books, it was either controlled by Nightmare or controlled by Galactus. Damn. So I can't remember which one. I have to go back to my notes. I'm poorly prepared for this one. I didn't look at my notes since then.
Amateur.
But Galactus, don't believe me because I said Mephisto, and Mephisto never showed up. So I'm saying Galactus probably not going to happen.
He's been saying for Mephisto since
he's still there. I think we're still going to get him.
We might. Who knows?
Yeah. Some kid in a devil outfit. He's Mephisto.
Did you guys like the Spider-Man cameo though?
Yes.
Yeah, it was probably the best part, and nobody else was actually expecting him to be in that dimension either. And the fact that it was Andrew Garfield just blew my freaking mind. So we don't even really know what this means. Is this from the alternate universe of when his father came back at the end of Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 2? Sorry, Louise, I know you're very specific on titles. And that was a deleted scene. Was it from that reality? Because now we're dealing with the multiverse and we have 2 multiverses. Anyway, Andrew Garfield did phenomenal in the film. Came in clutch, webbed up that dragon like nobody's business. Saved that. Spoiler alert, guys.
Yep. He did for sure.
I like how he killed that monster with the 10 rings.
Yeah, but it was just...
Let him eat it and then he just tore him apart. And the dragon just...
But it's like, if you could have done that, why didn't you do that in the beginning?
Well, he was learning how to use the 10 rings because he didn't know what the 10 rings could do or what he could do with the 10 rings.
He only had the 8 rings before.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how the fight between him and his dad was such a badass fight?
The fight against his dad was exactly like the fight against his mom.
Yeah.
And the dad, if you watch the dad's facial expressions, he was noticing that he's seeing his wife in his son. So I think he was pulling his punches back towards the end because I think he was realizing, but he still thought his wife was there. So it's
actually, they did a pretty good job of it. Like there was a lot of emotion in it, Like I like the end, I got kind of choked up, and I mean, if I need to switch scenes real quick to see all of us, guys, I don't cry often or easily, but both of those are a lie, and I got choked up.
Yeah.
So,
I
got choked up.
Yeah, it was good. I really liked the fighting scene. And then, something about the other post credit because
the sisters. Can I say? I'm gonna. Sister's a badass.
She is badass.
She feels like she got screwed her whole life, and now she's getting back at everybody.
She wanted the criminal empire. Yeah. She already had one. She combined it.
Yeah.
And now she's got the ladies.
And she was supposed to shut it down. Well, she's shutting it down right now.
Yeah.
She's not shutting down anything.
She lied.
Yeah, and it's crazy how she's calling this the 10 Rings. Well, she's following her dad's footsteps, but does that mean that she's going after the 10 Rings now?
Hold on. Can we just talk about the fact that whole bus scene in the beginning, was anybody else asking where's Keanu? Or was it just me? Your thoughts?
There's a bomb on a bus.
They never went under 50 miles an hour. We don't know.
Yeah.
Just saying.
We don't know.
And was I the only one expecting Ant-Man? Probably.
Yeah.
They were in this town. They were hanging out. Yeah, where's Kang?
Well, what got me the big surprise in the whole movie, and it's a real surprise how they kept it quiet, was that would have been awesome if he rolled by.
Yeah, I would
same time.
You're right.
When the father, they're sitting at the table eating, and the father is saying, I have many names. Oh, and he goes through it, and they call me the Mandarin. Oh, yeah. Then all of a sudden, they get locked up, and there's a guy acting. And it's the Mandarin from Iron Man 3. It's all Ben Kingsley, awesome actor.
Right.
He set the mood moving forward in the movie.
Yeah.
Right.
I liked it. His scenes with that creature, even though the creature had no head, the creature was adorable.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually thought we were going to get a little Trevor in this, or at least a Trevor mention. I didn't think we were going to get that much Trevor. We got the Trevor.
Yeah, we got Trevor.
But he set everything, and to see how they brought those two things because everybody had a problem with Iron Man 3. Why are they calling him the Mandarin?
Right.
In the comic books, they called him the Mandarin in Iron Man.
Sure.
But they stole the name from the real Mandarin. It
occurred to me when he was like, oh yeah, they used to call I'm the Mandarin from Iron Man 3, and then in the comic books, I remember.
Wait, did they have a scene where they said I'm the Mandarin from Iron Man 3?
No, he didn't say that from Iron Man 3. But he talks about how he's like
checking on my
He basically should have just said that because he was like, oh yeah, I'm the guy, the Mandarin, that basically put terror in government. And we know that's not Iron Man 3, but whatever. Basically.
Now, can I just ask you a quick question though?
Yeah.
Do I face the camera for this one?
Go ahead.
Did you guys see, because I'm talking directly to them, did you guys see All Hail the King, the short, that actually goes into what happened to Ben Kingsley's character, Trevor, when he actually goes to jail? Because they actually had this whole scene where they do break him out of prison like they talk about in the movie, and they say the real Mandarin wants to talk to you. And they actually,
really?
And the cool thing about that,
it was like a special, wasn't it?
Yeah, you actually find it on Disney Plus. But even Hammer made a reference, and I'm not going to spoil it. It's a funny thing. Go watch it after this.
Okay.
You know what, guys? We're going to watch it when we're done filming this video because we have pizza. So
we're going to do that. But lost my train of thought. Okay, let's talk about the Mandarin. In the comic books, when we look at the 10 rings. They're actually rings that are on your hand.
Yeah, they changed it.
They changed it to the rings on your forearm. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry for that. I don't know why he did that.
He doesn't shave his arm.
Which was cool. I think that was cool that they did because I like when he's walking and you hear the rings.
Yeah, but the thing was, I think you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought the 10 rings on your hand had different powers.
They imbued different paths. They imbued
almost like the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, like the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, they imbued different superhuman strengths.
Right, but
and they were actual rings.
Right, they were actual rings, but I felt like they did different like human powers, but I felt like they also had like what you were saying, like the Infinity Stone, where like you can see it. Like I just felt like in the movie, it was just like okay, you have these rings that are like freakily.
Well, they didn't know. They said he found them or stole them. So we really don't know the real story or where these rings came from. At the end of the movie, when you had Captain Marvel and Bruce Banner there, and they're saying when Captain Marvel said, "You sure your dad doesn't know where he got them from?"
Yeah.
He goes, "We don't know." So now we're gonna actually see where these things came from, which is kind of a good thing because I really want to know where these things came from.
Yeah, maybe we do get to see the full powers of these rings because in the comic book, they have more power. Is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So,
well, I think everything is going to be tied back to multiverse theory. I mean, that's their big play. Yeah. And they've been hitting at it since Spider-Man: Far From England. But it was like they didn't actually do multiverse there, but they didn't mention it. And we all thought they were setting up for it, and they were setting up for it in Endgame too. Like the stinking angel.
Well, it happened in Endgame. Yeah, they traveled back in time. So time, they knew about time.
They bent time.
Time after time. Really?
How they didn't mess with time?
I got that.
I was doing harmony. I was doing a full setup.
But yeah, guys, we can talk about Shang-Chi for another 8 hours. We definitely won't do that to you guys. No. So if you guys haven't seen the movie, please go watch it. We definitely spoiled a lot of the endings because the ending is definitely tying in for Phase 4.
Check out for Andrew Garfield, though. It's a blink and miss it moment.
Yeah, if you guys don't see Andrew Garfield, then you are completely blind, need some glasses like your boy. He has to be. But
you're bringing Doc Ock. You gotta bring him back.
We did. Toby?
No, Toby.
What if as a surprise twist, they bring in Toby, but not Toby Maguire, Toby from The Office.
That would be funny.
And just see like Steve Carell be like, yo, get the hell out.
That would be MCU just like flipping off. Right. It would be amazing.
That'd be awesome.
Please don't do that.
No, I would laugh and then cry.
Yeah, Kevin Feige, don't do that. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this. We appreciate the love. Please continue to like and subscribe. But, I mean, we can just call it a night, guys.
We can call it a night.
Or
Hotel California. Yep. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. Living out in a Hotel California. And it's time of year, every time of year, something happens.
Here.
Yep.